Module 4 looks at the contribution made by a teacher while working within the institution, that is, institutional governance and management. All the key indicators of Criteria 6 pertain to governance, leadership and management, while two key indicators of Criteria 7 relates to these roles of a teacher. Now, effective functioning of an institution can be gauged by the policies and practices it has evolved in the matter of planning, recruitment, training, performance appraisal, financial management, and overall leadership. Now, we often wonder that what can be the contribution of individual teachers to these aspects. Well, an individual teacher can provide effective leadership by setting values and participative decision-making process, which is key not only to achieve the vision, mission and goal of the institution, but the individual teacher must also participate in the formal and informal arrangement in the institution to coordinate the academic and administrative planning and implementation, which reflects the efforts of the institution in achieving its vision. In terms of strategy, development and deployment, a teacher must align her activities to the institutional vision and mission. A teacher can be proactive in contributing to the formulation of academic and administrative policies, procedures, strategies, and key performance indicators for effective functioning of the institution. By abiding by the policies and practices of the institution, a teacher can contribute to the overall improvement of the quality of the institution. A teacher must make efforts to upgrade her professional competencies and participate in professional development programs. By seeking appropriate feedback analysis of responses and ensuring that they form the basis for improvement, a teacher can contribute effectively to faculty empowerment. Budgeting, optimal utilization of finance, and mobilization of resources are the issues that we often think fall within the purview of the institution at large. However, by following established procedures and processes for utilization of financial resources, developing strategies for mobilizing resources, and ensuring transparency in financial transactions, a teacher can do her bit to this key indicator. The internal quality assurance system are self-regulated responsibilities of the higher education institutions aimed at continuous improvement of quality and achieving academic excellence. Institutions are required to establish an IQAC, Internal Quality Assurance Cell, and adopt a participatory approach in managing its provision. They are also required to adopt quality management strategies in all academic and administrative aspects and develop mechanisms for academic and administrative auditing. So, what can an individual do towards this aspect? Now, an individual teacher can participate in the IQAC meetings and adopt and implement its initiatives. An individual teacher can participate in the academic and administrative auditing, can maintain proper documentation of her activities, etc. In terms of the above key indicators, the performance of a teacher can be measured through minutes of meetings with students, minutes of departmental meetings, staff council meetings, academic and non-academic committee meetings, etc. A teacher can be a part of a variety of committees, can be a convener or member of organizing team of FDPs, workshops, seminars, conferences, etc. And their reports can also be a measuring tool. Participation certificate of teachers in FDPs, orientation refresher courses, skill enhancement courses, workshops, etc. are also important measuring tools. In addition to this, how a teacher has performed in the appraisal by the institution. What is the feedback of a teacher provided by the students and other stakeholders? Action taken report. Strategies that has been adopted by a teacher to mobilize financial resources. Statement of financial resources generated by a teacher. And performance of a teacher in academic and administrative auditing can also be important measuring tools to indicate a teacher's performance in these key indicators. Now, every institution evolves some meaningful practices within the institution which help in the smooth functioning and also lead to enhanced impact. These are not any activity prescribed by some authority. At some point in time, the institution evolves some innovation or a change in some aspect of functioning which is relevant mainly within the institution at a given point in time. These are recognized as best practices. Over a period of time, due to such unique ways of functioning, each institution develops distinct characteristics which becomes its recognizable attribute. Now, any practice or practices that the institution has internally evolved and used leading to positive impact on any one of the aspect of its functioning, be it academic, administrative or organizational, are recognized as best practices. It could be in respect to teaching learning, office practices, maintenance and upkeep of things or dealing with financial matters. An individual teacher can be instrumental in evolving any such internal practice, innovation, change, which will then be her unique contribution to this key indicator. For example, in the introductory session, I had mentioned about the importance of documentation. Now, if any of the participants from this program goes back to their respective institution and develops some strategy for effective documentation, then that can be her best practice and can be a contribution to the best practice of the institution. Moreover, every institution would like to be recognized for certain of its attributes which make it distinct or one of its kind. Again, the individual teacher can contribute to and reflect the distinctive attribute of the institution in activities and programs carried out. For example, if a teacher from the Department of Environmental Sciences devises a mechanism to recycle all the waste generated by the institution, then that can make institutional distinctiveness sphere and her contribution to this key indicator. By doing so, this particular teacher from the Department of Environmental Sciences will actually bring what she teaches in the class to practical implementation. Here I would like to cite 3 examples from Ramanujan College. One is the School of Ethics and Values and second is the School of Happiness, both of which has been established by the initiative of an individual teacher. And this has made our institutional distinctiveness. These 2 schools actually contribute to making our college very, very distinctive. Similarly, the Teaching Learning Center under which this course is being carried out, even this makes our institution distinctive because of the number of programs that we carry out, the way the programs are carried out, etc. The teacher performance in these key indicators can be measured by looking at what exact best practice has been evolved by the teacher and what has been her distinctive contribution. In the final module of this session, we will look at social responsibility and community development roles of a teacher.